not named Blitz.
5 seconds remaining.
Sorry, man. I wasn't apologizing
You just
to you.
apologize to the admin?
Yeah.
Apologize.
He could be a really good caster, actually. I don't even know if I can really make that statement.
Normally.
Never say things with such certainty.
You're the best friend I have.
Again, admin guy could be cool as hell. Like, I wouldn't...
You want to be friends? All right, William, you got competition now.
Team Liquid's turn to ban.
Phoenix, big team fighter.
I actually love Phoenix as a hero. Even though I hate playing against it. He's so cool. He's like that, you know, like the New Year's disco ball that just like comes down.
PSG LGD's turn to ban.
Is that what we're going to say from now on? Instead of the egg explodes. Happy New Year!
Here comes the sun. Crazy hero. They don't have easy ways to deal with that egg either.
No.
It's about positioning.
Yeah.
And just not
10
very good to get on
seconds
top of it
remaining.
with what they have right now.
All right. Gyrocopter got
5
banned at
seconds
first.
remaining.
Who else is getting banned? A lot.
PSG
Silencer banned. I've seen
LGD's turn to pick.
a lot. Weaver. Clink's actually banned in the first 3 here. What does LGD need? They have initiation. They have pretty good team fight. They've got good pushing power.
10 seconds remaining.
I feel like there's nothing like really major they need.
5 seconds remaining.
Maybe another disable for
Yeah,
Mother
maybe
or
some more
Brewmaster.
catch.
Disruptors are pretty bad here.
Team
What?
Liquid's turn to ban.
Warrior.
Oh, we're gonna run a support Furion. Ursa Bear.
Could be support tiny as well. In that.
Yeah. Well, I'm presuming they want the tiny against the.
Yeah.
As a core.
If I'm liquid, maybe you take like invoke.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Why invoke? You just want strong magic damage.
Yeah, something.
Scale slate.
I'd be down with like PL as well.
You'd have.
True.
And you'd have to worry about tiny or shut that.
That lags the game. Okay, what about Void?
I thought about Void, but you don't have any damage to throw into. Got Broom Mother.
Mm-hmm.
Shut that one.
Didn't have Brood, I would have said. Poker game.
Mirana,
Oh,
choose
did you choose
your
Mirana?
hero.
Mirana. Okay, I can kind of see it. Gives you some magic damage burst. Stays ahead of the Ursa. Does it beat Tiny Mid?
Not sure.
Well,
I think I've seen Mirana like win a bunch of laning phases, but end up losing the game.
Ghost thing that's Furion right now.
What are you talking about?
Look at your screen. Of course you don't know what I'm talking about.
I was looking at the screen up there, and I was reading Twitch chat. It's important for me to keep in touch with the people.
You gotta connect with the viewers.
Yeah, I saw somebody say, "Can we please pause the game so I can go to the bathroom?" And then type the smiley face, and that was kind of fun.
I mean, that was...
It was cute. I like those smiley faces.
You know,
the-
he was very polite about it. I think we should do it.
Yeah, I like the smiley.
Man is passionate about his Dota. He doesn't want Or maybe he just likes us a lot.
Can't be it. Don't worry, guys. I noticed all of you.
Put them by notice.
Man, I actually love Twitch chess so much.
You guys should be jealous. Has to know. Oh, prediction time. Total number of player deaths at game end.
What are my options here?
56 plus, 41 to 55, 40.
I think this game, because it's the two teams that they are, it'll be high deaths. What is
So
the
the last two. 41 to 55 or 50.
56? Let's go.
56 plus. Number of ancient camps stacked by 30 minutes. That is
What?
team with the most runes picked up by 10 minutes. Will a team get the
By
exotic
10 minutes?
By 10 minutes.
I think it's easier for LGD to fight around runes. So I'll say LGD.
Okay.
Wait.
We should have gotten this one last game. Total number of teleports canceled by stun by 25 minutes. That would have been like 0.
No, well, LGD had a lot of stuns, you
30
fool.
Yeah,
seconds
sure.
to battle.
All right, so 0, 1, 2, 3.
Well, there's Venge. There's
Tiny jump on.
yeah. By how many minutes is it?
25 minutes.
1, 2, 3 plus. I don't know. There's a lot of people go for these YOLO TPs out. Let's go for 3 plus.
Plus, all right.
Regret that
Action-packed
it's-
game. That's what William
The
wants.
battle begins.
Let's see who's got the bounty runes. Take my predictions, I believe. So well, but it's a split.
They only need one more by the 5-minute mark. Don't worry.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Like, by 10 minutes.
Dude, what the
does not...
What is FY set?
What? You,
My man.
Why are you freaking out? I literally freaking... You were like, what are you talking about?
My man literally looks like ET Spirit is running into him repeatedly.
You just said, what are you talking about? Like, you're so dumb. And then you, like, 2 minutes later, you have freak out
Yeah, but
about
when I
it?
ask that question, it makes more sense because I'm the analyst.
FY is going to protect his Ame Terrorblades farm by just running transit people. They sure indeed do get the maybe Tiny matched up against the Broodmother. We'll see how that goes. Then at top lane, got the Ursa plus Phoenix of X-Nova against the Brewmaster and GH. Line control going to go for an early pull-out, not wanting to get into the early battles again. A lot of damage coming out from FY. He is making good work of these treants right now. Getting a lot of harassment onto Kuro as well as Miracle.
Venge doesn't really want to be in this lane. It's not easy for him to trade with his support.
No, like, you have no ability to actually deal with it.
Yes.
I mean, I guess Wave of Terror and right-clicking them together is the best you got. That great. Ame goes ahead and pops his Metamorphosis and pushes the heroes back even further.
This top lane isn't too kind to them either. Quid just might lose 2 lanes. It shouldn't be terrible for the Tiny either.
Yeah,
They just win 3.
should just be able to get a bunch of breathing. Oh, trying to get the kill on Ame! How did that happen? Ame, he was supposed to be owning the lane with his Metamorphosis. Now he dies. FY tries to stand his ground and go for the kill on a Kuro, blocked by his own treants, trying to walk himself away. FY turned around, had the Fairy Fire. He has 10 magic stick charges. That's why he was being such a man there.
I thought Miracle was going to commit for it, but he saw it all the way through. FY was very smart. You know how you collect 10 wand charges now.
A lot of Wave of Terror. Now they pulled the lane back here in this, the off lane for Team Liquid. Chalice is forced to be a lot more farther forward, which means that this gets a lot more harassment damage, making
Radiant's
it
bottom
better.
tower
Oh, a
is
courier
under attack.
pickoff!
Perfect.
FY
Radiant's
gets it.
courier has been
Miracle,
killed.
he tried to leap in arrow for that. Has a Fairy Fire to be able to keep himself alive. Doesn't die to the last shot of FY. Ame makes sure that his support can TP out. He actually can decides again. Go for a regular TP so he can use
Radiant's
his
bottom tower is
teleportation
under
ability.
attack.
Get in lane. ever once. Tumba Man in the mid lane, yeah, sure enough, maybe he's 22-11 right now. So it's really looking like LGD could win all 3 of their lanes, excluding that bottom lane death from Ame. That seemed a bit curious.
Yeah, it's not even just the broodlings or anything like that. Just look at the net worth. It's tiny 600 ahead of Matumba Man right now.
A lot of damage on a Mind Control. Top lane, GH pops the Fairy Fire, hoping to be able to keep Mind Control alive. He pops a Fairy Fire of his own. Again, slowed down by the clap. Mind Control trying to stay one step ahead of him. Turns around, goes for the hit, but he instantly dies to Chalice, and now GH. He doesn't have a tether to be able to get away. And he has no target tethered to anyway. Chalice is going to suicide to Roshan. Get back to lane that much quicker.
Man, this whole Ursa offlane concept is so cool.
Yeah.
Or these offlane players playing Ursa in like various ways.
I mean, it's just such a hard hero to lane again. For so many safe lane carries, especially if you take away like the Van Weaver, for example.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So far so good for LGD, as they are almost top 3 net worth on all 3 of their cores. Despite the death on this Terrorblade, he's just gone back to farming, right?
Yeah.
Miracle, he's suffered pretty heavily in this lane.
His attack damage significantly less than the Terrorblade, especially if you go for the Quelling Blades. So this is Terrorblade. Should be able to get most CS, but they do manage to get a Magic Missile, arrow combination onto FY, but immediately pop the Metamorphosis, and FY turns and fights, and Kuro's stuck inside the trees right now, trying to get the blocks in with the Treants, couldn't quite get ahead of them. Kuro will be able to make it away.
Okay, Kuro, go for the runes.
Try for it, but FY blocks him in, managed to get the Sprout, block in with the Treants as well. LGD control this part of the map, but they're going to be able to get Miracle as well. What? Both the kills in the bottom lane. Mind Control being chased away by Chalice. Misses that clap.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
still though,
top tower
that
is under attack.
bounty runes. Mind Control and GH got both the one up.
Did anyone get normal runes?
Chalice still managed to get GH. Just ran him down to that part. Bottom lane, managed to get the Magic Missile. Big Star Storm out. Miracle doesn't have a leap anymore. They may not have the damage anymore. Kuro trying to lay physical damage into the high armor Terrorblade. Does have a stun coming up, and that's going to be enough. Finally, the magic damage is going to be enough to be able to claim that kill. Miracle now healed up by GH. MI has to go for the TP out. Leap in, a little bit more. Oh, barely gets the
Just gonna run into Matumba Man right here. Being pinged out. A whole lot that they're gonna do. Maybe they'll try to protect the catapult, but in fact not do so.
Seems like ganking this tiny, 1600 HP already. That gonna try and go for okay. Was just a dive into the tower, nothing results in it. They get a Magic Missile, but Miracle can't really get the arrow. Plus, he is out of lead charges, and he has been for quite some time. He just needs some space to recover.
Dire's structures are
that way he can regain the opportunity as offensive as he wants. Tries to get his teleport in, tries to go for GH with the Sprout and the Treants on him. GH will 10 magic stick charges plus the jump on an FY Magic Missile. Does have the raindrops though. That's going to protect him, but it's not enough. He had stick charges, he had raindrop, but it still wasn't enough. Maybe GH dies here. Magic Missile. Kuro thought about going for the kill, but now he's underneath the tier 1 tower. Fortunately, the tower not aggro.
This Phoenix is starting to get a little bit low. You can tell that Kuro wants to try to make something happen, but they're just going to back up, reset. His Mind Control is now level 6.
Maybe is killing him. He is 1100 net worth ahead of everyone, including.
Yeah, he's already halfway to his blink.
Oh, that is a big walloping tree. Manages to get a lot of damage. Gets a combination onto Matumba Man. He has to jump away into the trees. Now they get a stun from Kuro, but Matumba Man The healing salve going, and no levels in his insatiable hunger just yet. Can't really go for the man fight. Maybe hoping to be able to grab this double damage rune, slowing down Kuro as X-Nova. But they have the helping hand of GH to be able to help Kuro get out of there with the extra move heal. That just leaves us 10 bounty runes. And they just keep on sprouting him and right-clicking him and forcing him into leaping away. That's exactly what's going to happen here. Leaps away from the Metamorphosis, again out of charges, so Ame now owns this lane. Less Liquid. Going to be willing to bring some more heroes here. First, it's going to be GH. Fills up Miracle a little bit. Arrow comes out and nails FY. But the block in from the Sprout prevents them from immediately jumping onto him. But
got him.
The arrow stun lasts far too long.
I don't even know if he minds these deaths, though. They're going to do some serious damage to this mid tower.
Radiant's middle tower.
Maybe he's going to get a Blink Dagger, and then he's just going to rotate to this bottom and start going to work.
See, Matama Man's just... He has to keep his baby spiders out of vision of Navy at all time. Otherwise, he's just going to be much net worth. To a Tiny who's already ahead, who is already going to be rocking a 10-minute Blink Dagger, and might just be able to find the kill on Kuro as well. The leap in from X-Nova, looking to be able to slow down these heroes, but Matama Man plus GH is a formidable duo that's already killed the support, might just be able to kill maybe as well. He gets them both low with the combination, but it's not quite enough. He gets juked around and will eventually die. Double kill from Matama Man.
55 HP left.
Leap in, nice arrow, and Ame is executed by Miracle.
These are kills that should not really be happening, but for some reason are.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And now Matamba Man finally gets the insatiable hunger and will feed off of the Ancient to try and get his HP a little there. Chalice alone here in the top lane. Liquid are a trio. Relocate to bottom lane, actually. They're going to try and catch FY, who is going for some sort of defense of this tower. TP in from Chalice almost catches Miracle. Miracle, who is out of leap charges, but does have the helping hand once again of GH. Chalice now has to fight through the Brewmaster Spirits, and that's going to be tough to do, especially with the stables of Kuro.
He's arrowed.
It's gonna know the Thunder from Ame. Managed to get the save.
Was this
but will
ambitious?
he blow for this out? No, he still goes down. Mind Control ends up getting him with the clap. Chalice, he wants revenge, but Mind Control's just going to be able to TP
Who doesn't
away.
have
They
stuns
have
now?
no stuns. PSG, LGD may have gotten the deny on their off-lane tower, but they lose it. Terrorblade over to mid lane. The Broodmother dies to maybe.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That early Blink pickup already paying dividends. His timing hasn't really been slowed down, even with that death that he had in mid.
Yeah, he already had the Blink Dagger bought at that time, so wasn't a painful death. They have so much aggressive vision right now from LGD.
Radiant's middle tower.
He wants to
is under
finish up
attack.
this tower and then start moving. Just start
Radiant's
roaming
middle
around,
tower
killing
has
things.
fallen.
Midline Shadow initiation here in bottom lane.
Is under attack.
Be a big opportunity for Liquid. They're going to go for the instant stun onto Chalice, blow him up, but he does manage to get off the enrage. That'll buy him a little bit more time, but they're just going to kite him back. X-Nova does have the Supernova. He wants to be able to blow it, maybe forced into it. He goes it now, but he doesn't have the Fire Spirit, but he does have maybe. Still though, Miracle is able to finish off that Supernova. Kuro with a nice swap out of the Sprout might just be able to get away.
Miracle doesn't
but
have any more leaps.
That is the big bounty that maybe really wants to be able to claim, but he doesn't have his abilities up in time. The Blink Dagger's not ready to go. Kuro finally spotted by the Sprout. Will be a freebie for maybe to pick up, but
I thought he'd
still.
commit harder onto Miracle.
Yeah.
That was a buyback from GH though, thinking that maybe there was going to be a chase. No pun intended.
Top lane going for Mind Control. Lot of damage just from that one swing of overpowered charges, but Mind Control does manage to juke a little bit, but burns out eventually. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Miracle
There's just
catches
fights everywhere.
FY.
I don't think FY anticipated the two heroes to be as full as they were.
Relocate into the mid lane. He actually already blew his branch, and now he's going to be stuck. The combination on a GH isn't quite enough to be able to get that kill. Liquid are so deadly with the IO as they manage to force you to split apart. and see these strong cores as individuals just outnumber them, bring them low.
This is such a cool way for them to play right now. They've got good global presence. They're hitting back, making good use of their supports. GH doing a very good job with those buybacks.
They are still losing map control though, Chalice and FY.
They're gaining back a little bit of it.
Doing its work.
They're going to lose this top tower, which is going to open up the Roshan. That's the scariest part right now for Liquid, is you have to stay around this area. So once you lose your tier 1 mid and your tier 1 off lane, Roshan becomes very susceptible.
So what are the two plays that these teams are going to try? How does LGD open up the Roshan pit? How does Liquid protect that?
You send FY just bottom constantly, push him out with treants.
Just one of those, like, he pushes out the lane, if he dies, we're going to take Roche. Oh, jump in from maybe, but Miracle's a little bit too fast. Does manage to leap away ahead of the avalanche. GH will find an invisory bottle. That's always nice to have. Mind control. Does he have Blink Dagger coming in? Does. There's a big initiation tool for Liquid that's been missing. LGD, they've been the ones that called the initiation with the Blink Dagger on Ursa as well. Speaking of them, they just smoked up. They're actually going to TP up to the top lane. They see a pretty valuable kill. FY's going to bait it out, manage to get the toss combination on Miracle. He leaps forward, hoping to be able to kill FY, and he does do it. He gives up his life to make sure the support dies, knowing that he didn't have the leap charges to get out anyway.
Just all-in commits for that. Does get the kill, like you say, but not the kind of trades that you want to make at this point. Not when you're giving up sprees. There's a Blink Dagger now, though, on the Brewmaster.
Oh, they know where Ame is.
Yeah.
They're going to go for it. Can he get the stun in time? He
TP.
stops the TP. Ame now has to try and get some sort of Sunder play. Not going to happen.
Not even close.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And that's all thanks to these laning wards that they have. This bottom lane, Liquid, again, same situation as LGD earlier. They go for the super aggressive vision at this point.
Radiant's bottom tower has been denied.
GH does manage to deny that tower. Power bounty. LGD need to be able to keep that march moving forward. Can't let Liquid control the net worth. Ursa and Tiny need to be able to buy that space. Branch comes in. Poof. Spiders disappear.
The Tiny's kind of buying space, but Brood is doing Brood things and has now effectively caught up when it comes to net worth. Has a defusal now. She's really scary on the map. Gonna go for the Solar Crest next, which is just a good item against pretty much everyone in LGD's lineup.
Yeah.
Really good against the Ursa. Evasion's always been good against Ursa because he doesn't like going for MKB.
Smoke up. Heading into the offlane jungle. A run into Matumba Man here. The Moonlight Shadow goes out though. Liquid, perfect time for them to back out.
Dire's bottom tower is under
They'll take
attack.
away some of the vision though of Liquid. They saw how fast Liquid reacted to that
Radiant
smoke break.
structures are
The only answer would have been vision. Top lane! Miracle barely managed to leap himself away. The Terrorblade almost finished him off. FY's going to try and come in, hoping to be able to slow down these heroes with the Sprout as they just keep marching forward with Ame with the Metamorphosis. He swapped back, unable to get himself away, while Chalice finished off GH's Wisp. So both the supports give up their life to be able to save Miracle. That's going to be TP
Dire's
stopped.
bottom tower is under
Miracle
attack.
gets some damage onto Chalice. Poke, poke, poke. Because bottom lane is being ratted, not by a Broodmother, but by a Brewmaster. Gets a bit of damage onto the tier 3.
I didn't even realize that he had gone that far in.
Yeah.
Did you?
Not until I called. Ooh, that it. It's caught the Fury on.
This bottom lane, now it's Maybe's turn. It has to be maybe your FY that shoves this out. Mind control, thinking about Roshan. So now that it makes a lot more sense why Matumba Man went for the build that he did, going for the Solar Crest.
Yeah.
Because they see the Ursa lineup, they see that their tier 1 mid, their tier 1 tops are taken, so they go for it themselves.
So they push out the bottom lane to try and open up Roshan for themselves, which is a good way to kind of counter an Ursa. Kind of interesting. Can they actually do it though? Because there is strong team fight from Xnova, but looks like they can't get in there. They try to jump in. The Aegis already grabbed the Supernova on the outside of the pit, but Matumbaman just rolls over it in the lead for Miracle. They quickly finish off that egg, and now Chalice is left alone against too many of the Liquid heroes. LGD, they just threw their heroes inside of the pit without any backup, as Maybe was still trying to contend with this bottom lane. Oh, we got Tornado. Can they catch him? No.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Can't go for that. Bottom lane, they're going to be able to relocate onto FY. Tries to go for TP out.
Poor FY. He is doing what I asked him to do, though. To play this bottom lane for the rest of his team so they don't have to go there.
But he is getting countered by the Wisp, just like we talked about
Yes.
as well. So
It's a give and a take.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Man, this great laning phase, though, has just kind of been ruined.
yeah. They needed a strong laning phase to be able to just kind of persevere through the tough mid game. Buy time for Ame's Terrorblade. But now, Liquid, well, it looks like they're beginning to get some. They have a 3K gold lead. Will it be enough? See what they. This Aegis, Matumbaman hit inside the trees, gonna start going for maybe go for the TP out, swap or stun. Either one will stop that TP. Wait. And this time, I mean, this was supposed to be maybe. He was supposed to take over the game. Instead, he's just become food.
He's getting kited now. There's a lot of different ways to control him in fights. And his burst isn't as effective. Like, their team fight still lacks. We talked about the issue with Nature's Prophet as a hero still.
Yeah.
Like, you're trying to pull people away, but they're not looking for fights on other sides of maps. FY is just, it's more just like FY shows up in the lane, then they kill him, then they take another fight. Also, do we win our rune bet?
No.
Dire's top tower
Liquid
has fallen.
got 3 of the bounty trip.
No, they got 2.
Minute 5. Well, it says 5 bounty, so I don't know what. I thought it got split 2 and 2. Oh, no. It's most rune.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That makes sense. Matumbaman. Oh, the spiders! Still though,
Dire's top tower is under
even if
attack.
he's killing spiders, maybe he can't be feeling good about his place in this game. He was once top net worth. A significant lead.
Yeah, now he's fallen quite far behind.
Now-
Miracle's now having the free game, where he just goes top.
Radiant's bottom
Look how
tower
farmed this guy is. He's got a Mjolnir.
Dire's top
Like
tower
they
is
swap
under
place?
attack. Dire's top tower. Radiant are scanning.
And he hides out in the bottom lane. It's just hoping that he'll be able to find some space to farm some more, but he has to TP back. Basher now. Chalice. Needs to be able to get the bash on both the... I mean, all 3 of these cores are super elusive. Needs to stop the Brewmaster from getting off his ultimate. Piranha and too slippery. The aggressive vision from Liquid does tip them off. There's a lot of heroes off map right now, so they know about a smoke. They still be caught though. Farming through the offlane jungle. They're 1 step ahead of PSG LGD right now. This could be a huge combo if they can get both of these kills. Just need to move up into the ancient area, but they don't know. They don't have that vision. Place another ward, spot out Miracle for a moment there. They see the Wisp balls as well. Mech is now complete by GH. That is going to make much harder to Liquid, they see how aggressively Ame is pushing out the top lane. They're not going to try and gank him and end up running into LGD as a result.
Don't you just go high ground if you're Liquid?
Yeah, they're just going to go high ground. Force these teams back to defend their bases.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I mean, if I'm Matsu, I'd probably just hit this high ground. You're not that afraid. The nice thing about Matsu's build too is that if you don't go for this super early BKB, you're not all in. Like, the timing for broods still exists past this.
Right.
Because oftentimes when you go for this early BKB, if you don't immediately win the next like 2-3 fights, the game just sort of ends is...
Swap back into the arrow.
Oh, he's just
Beautiful
gone.
combination. Now the Vengeful Spirit dies, but maybe use his whole combination to be able to get that kill. He can't afford to die here. Back to the tier 4, stunned up.
They can't stop him.
Master Earth Panda. He goes down. X-Nova, he's getting swallowed up by the many heroes of Liquid. A tier 3 down and buybacks.
But Ame, look at him.
Radiant's top
Ame's just going straight. He's already killed the tier 3. Miracle and GH. They're going to try and fight this out. Ame does have a Sunder. Doesn't get a chance to be able to pop it. Back over to the mid lane. The melee Rax is still alive. They're
going to come back, though.
Back in. Now the jump in by Mind Control. Going to go for the kill onto FY. Leaves it for Matubaman. Miracle
Nova, he's just dead again.
The stun onto the Phoenix. He's dead again. Neither time did he get off the Supernova.
Every hero from... Everyone from LGD is buying back right now. But they're still losing the fight. And Matubaman's still... full HP, full everything. Not afraid in the least. They're going to go for this Rax. 23 minutes in. This, what is this? Second pick Brood?
Yeah. And it's working. The Ursa can't stop it. Not without the supports. Not without the Phoenix. They need that kind of team fight.
They could just... I mean, I'm not sure if they have enough time to go for top. They don't quite have Brew Split, but... they're still hanging around the area. That's the important part.
Yeah. Miracle. Denied all 4 of those range.
He wouldn't want us that 15, I
Inside
think.
of the base. Take some shrines on their way out, make
Oh,
that
boy.
16k gold lead grow just a little bit more. You can see, I mean, they try and get damage on Matubaman, it just doesn't work. And that swap back, that was beautiful. I think it was a swap and arrow, I'm pretty sure. Instant stun. Doesn't let the Ursa do anything. MKB now for Matubaman. All you can really do on LGD's side is look at Ame's items, but he is not looking. Just a Manta trying to go for Hurricane Pike. Ooh.
The prize is mine.
Wrong on the...
Really?
Yeah.
By how much?
We only got 2.
It's okay, it's okay.
We're gonna be wrong on H.
If you guys followed us into that, do you get points for that?
Battle.
Really ruined it for everybody. Chad, I'll take this one. This one you can blame on me. Just send your complaints into @Dota Capitalist.
You know that implies. You're like, this one's on me. It implies that every single other one of them is mine.
Yes?
The final push coming in from Liquid. All they need is 1 lane of Rax. LGD gotta win like several fights in a row. And they're already losing damage on this tier 3.
They gotta take the fight now.
On FY. Tried to go for the arrow this time. They do miss. And they pop the Metamorphosis with the Supernova as well. Good avalanche stun onto several. Maybe they can kill the Brewmaster before the ult, but he gets it off. Now, whoa, a toss up in the air as he tries to dive on through. X-Nova gets his dive canceled.
I lied.
And as a
Matubaman's
result,
a god.
they're just screwed. They're all dead.
No one's living through
Swap
this.
back. Ame's going to be brought down from his Tornado Man. Just pop the Manta. Still going to die. Calls a GG. And that will be LGD versus Liquid. Game 1, it went the distance, but game 2.
Spider-Man is a good hero.
And hero's great, and it's scaled. It's got the level 25 talent as well.
That was a second pick Broodmother. Didn't matter.
It goes up to 200% lifesteal. 200%. The level 25.
That's good math. So the series, I think a lot of people would have said this would have been a 1-1.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good series. Liquid showed that Brood is still hilarious.